Hey, this is Kara and Dobie again. We're going to continue our lesson on page 66 with You Are My Sunshine. Okay, now I've talked to you already about reviewing your C to F chord changes, going back to page 62 and 63 to work on that F. It's not an easy task, but I know you can do it. I'm going to play this tablature for you on You Are My Sunshine first, and I'm going to play it, first of all, I'm going to play it in first position for you. And then we're going to try to play it in second position, just for fun, okay? Here we go with our tablature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. 2, 3, 4, 1. Rest, rest. Rest, 1, 2. Rest, rest. Rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're done. Okay, so that was first position. And anytime I'm playing in the key of C, usually there are enough first frets presented to me that I need to stay in first position. But on a piece like this, you might want to try second position, and it would be probably a good practice for you. What that means is we're going to play in second position, except when we see that 2, or I'm sorry, the 1, the third measure in on the very first line, that 2, 1, 2, we're going to use the same finger. So we'll start out with our first finger on the 2, and then to go down to first position real quick, 1, and then bring the first finger back. Otherwise, we're just going to be using these 2 fingers to play this whole song, okay? Let's give it a try like that. It's good practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Rest, rest, rest. There it is. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. 2, 3, 4, 1. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, 1, 2. Rest, rest. Rest. 2, 3, 4, 1. So when you think about that and you compare on the video how much movement I'm making with my fingers, when I'm playing that in second position, there's not a whole lot of movement going on, except when I have to go back down to get that 1. All right? Okay, let's do our chords on this one now. I don't see any measures with more than 1 chord in them. So we've got that to our advantage. Now I want you to remember the third line down at the very end, you've got a C chord, and you're going to go from a C to the A minor in the very first measure of the last line, and then back to C. I want you to remember how easy that is. You only have to move 1 finger to change from a C to an A minor and back to a C. So here's my finger right there. A minor, C. A minor, C. And you might want to go over that movement, just like I know you've been going over your C to F changes, right? Okay. So reminder that that is not going to be terribly hard. You just need to know that it's coming and be prepared for it. Okay, don't let it surprise you. Like the C to G combination in Rakes of Malheur did me a little while ago when we were doing that video. Looks like the dog's going to sleep for a while. Okay, now on You Are My Sunshine, we're going to let the lead or the singer, the lead guitar, we'll let that lead guitar player come in first, or we'll let the singer go, You are my, okay? So I'm going to count to 4, and then I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think I'll just count to 4. So we'll go 1, you are my, and then we'll start on that first C, okay? I think that's a better strategy. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second line. 1, 2, 3, 4. F chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. second F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, second C on the third line, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3, 4. And you can strum one more C just to cap it off. All right, hope that made sense to you. So we tried this in first position, and then we played it in second position. Then we played our chords. Now, C to F, it's not an easy change. Depends on what F you're going to use, and it's okay, you know, back on page 62 and 63, we talked about different modifications you could make to make this chord sound okay if you're having trouble with the full bar, okay? Don't be afraid to make those modifications. I do want you to strive for this F bar chord, this E bar chord shape. We call it an E bar chord shape because of the E shape that we've got our fingers in underneath the bar, okay? So I do want you to strive for that unless you've got some sort of a situation with your hands that you know that it's just not going to be possible. And as we age, different things come up, and sometimes everything's not possible. There's no shame in playing your F with 3 fingers like this or like this, okay? It'll all work out just fine. Okay, I want you to spend a considerable amount of time on that. Remember to review everything that I asked you to review in the last lesson. Go back and play these pages over and over and over again. Don't let a chord slip by you and without practicing it for too many weeks, okay? Try to stay up on top of all of it, and you'll accomplish your goals. I know you will. Okay, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Bye-bye.